For the mess, I'm sorry for the past, I'm sorry for the dirt I won't confess. Are you ready to fight?
Hey folks, hope you're doing good. Now we're doing some filming at night again, and I think this time the lighting isn't quite as bad as it was last time. Still not perfect, but we're getting better. But I tell you, the amount of light you've actually got to shine in your face to get it to look decent. I'll be getting cataracts. Anyway, I want to give a quick shout out to Moment of Truth. Sent out a shirt to me, got it in the post today. Thanks very much for that. Love getting stuff in the post from bands, super dope. Now, this first band that we've got today, we've got some heavy metal on the channel today. We've got 4 bands to check out, and the first band that we're going to check out is an Oriental metal band. And we haven't had any of that on the channel, I don't think, although we have had a lot of Asian metal bands, but not anyone that's called themselves Oriental metal anyway. But it says they're based in Copenhagen, Denmark. The singer's from Iraq. And they've got Danish people in there and Icelandic people in there as well. So we're going around the world just with this one band today, but we love to check out bands from all around the world. So let's check them out. This is Pretext. The track is called Floodgate. That's cool with the, I guess that's a rappy singing. Cool. That wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but it came across nicely. When they said Oriental metals, I was thinking more kind of, Far East Oriental, but it was kind of more Middle Easty stuff. So yeah, very cool. I wasn't expecting it to be that stuff, but it came across nicely. Thought her voice sat in and kind of, that, I guess it's Iraqi style, but that Middle Eastern style, went in with the riffs quite nicely. It kind of weaved in and out with the riffs, a bit like the belly dancers were in the videos as well. So yeah, I thought it went cool. They had a nice metal edge to it as well, a nice hard rock edge as well, I would say, to these guys. So yeah, cool stuff, good mix and everything else. That sounded great. So yeah, nice to have a Middle Eastern flavour in the metal. Not something you come across very often. So pretty cool. Right, let's move on to this next band. This band is called Sorrownight. The track is called Sapphire Eyes. These guys say that they're a melancholic metal band from Thuringia. Never even heard of that place. It's in Germany. So let's give these guys a spin. Vocals got a vibe to it. Should be wrecked after that much. Yeah, cool groove to it. It's cool the way they recorded the vocal because he's not super singing loud and belting it out, but it's still nice and loud in the mix. And if you've done any mixing, you'll know that when the vocal isn't actually that loud, kind of sung into the mic, to get it to come over the guitars and actually sound louder in the mix takes some, tips and tricks. So they've done a good job. It's right up there in the mix. Yeah, got some cool guitar in today. There's a circle of salt thing. I've not heard that before. Maybe that's a German thing. It'd be good if you're trying to hide from slugs and snails.
I can't describe what I feel when you smile, but all my pain turns into light. My heart is able to die. I'm ready to enter this paradise in your sapphire eyes. Your sapphire eyes.
Yeah, the vocal's pretty cool, the way it's recorded, the way it's mixed. There you go. Gives you nice blue eyes.
Your sapphire eyes. Keep me
Cool. Memory of Gareth. Only 19. That sucks. Very cool. I enjoyed that one. Had a vibe to it. And to say, I like the way the vocal was recorded and mixed, that it was kind of, you know, kind of quiet into the mic like that. But very close up to the mic. And because of that, you can capture it in a way where you can still make it sound loud within the mix. You can still make it come over the guitars and come over the drums and everything else. And it's not just like a, you know, a quiet thing within the mix as well. And it, you know, as I say, that takes some mixing to do as well. It's not a case of just, you know, cranking the volume up or something like that. It doesn't work like that. You got to make space for it within the mix so that it's not clashing with too much other stuff. So that it's really the only thing filling those frequencies within the mix, so it really comes through loudly and it's not getting cut out from other sounds. But yeah, very cool. Had a cool vibe to it. Let's move on to this next band, because we've got 4 bands to check out today, and some of the tracks are quite long as well. We'll be going for a while. This is Hell Boulevard. The track is Not Sorry. And I was checking out these guys, and these say, the road to hell is paved with bad intentions. So let's see what these guys are all about. Looks like a bit of a party band.
Oh God, I'm done, fucked up to the bone. Never gonna make it, they say all along. Oh God, so wrong, always on the run. Never gonna take it, witness walk along. You know I drive you crazy, never gonna stop it. Nasty and lazy, bad, you already know it. Hit me, hurt me, never gonna feel it. So call me when the fight is on. No sorry for the mess, no sorry for the past.
It's got that dancey kind of bounce to it.
No sorry for the cries, no sorry for the lies, no sorry for the way I live my life. No sorry, I'm gonna say, no sorry, I'm gonna lie. No sorry for the demons in my mind. No sorry if I'm alive, no sorry if I'm alright. No sorry for the way I live my life. Not sorry now.
Yeah, cool. Got a nice fat mix, a nice loud sound. Those synthy sounds add an extra layer to the mix, thickening it out even more. Pretty cool. It's got a good bouncy, dancey energy to it.
Always babbling on. Nothing really matters, you just know it all. Hell no, what more? Never played along. Never gonna dig it better on my own. Beat me, break me, never gonna fear it. Blame me, please me, never gonna get it. Love me or curse me, never gonna fake it. Call me when the party's on. No sorry for
It's got a big sound. The synthy parts really add a nice layer of sound to the mix, thicken it out a lot more than it would be otherwise.
For the mess, not sorry for the past, not sorry for the dirt I won't confess, not sorry for the cries, not sorry for the lies, not sorry for the way I live my life, not sorry I'm not a saint, not sorry I'm not a lie, not sorry for the demons in my mind, not sorry if I'm alive, not sorry if I'm alright, not sorry for the way I live my life, not sorry now.
Yeah. Cool energy to this one. Just bop along to it, dance along to it. Yeah, man. These guys were actually quite full on the whole time. I was thinking there towards the later third of the track, man, these guys have been kind of roaring the whole time. Because I think it was really because of the synthy sounds that they used in there. They were really kind of thick, driving, dancey sounds. And it really filled out the mix, but it also gave the music a really, with the drums as well, pushing forward kind of sound. There was no rests in there. There was no laid backness to it, you know. It wasn't that kind of track. It was just a driving on forward, pushing forward kind of track, but with a big thick sound the whole time, because we had the guitars which were thick, the drums were nice and punchy, they had a great big wide mix and loud and all the rest of it, which was great, but with those synthy parts in there as well, just really thickened it out. So it was really kind of full on the whole time, this track, which is cool. I enjoyed it. It had a force behind it, you know, which is pretty cool. Now, this isn't the kind of music I would listen to particularly very often. I wouldn't search it out because, it's just not really my vibe. But I know loads of people love this kind of stuff because it's got a good dancey bop to it. And if you want a heavy sound, if you want kind of distorted guitars, but you still want to be able to dance to the music and not just do windmill kicks and headbanging and all of that crap, you still want to be able to get your bop on, then yeah, this is the kind of music that does it for you. So it's very, very popular in that regard. So yeah, these guys, I bet they put on a good gig as well. These bands, I've seen these bands, not live myself, but watch videos of bands like this live, and they always put on a good show because they've got that kind of upbeat, dancey vibe to the music. So it's a good time show. It's not like going to a shoegazy show or something like that where everyone's just kind of got their head down and in their own space. These are good time party kind of vibes. So yeah, good stuff. Now we're going to finish off with this last band today. We've been going on a while today, but it's been pretty cool. I've enjoyed it. This is an Ottawa band, so nice to have another band out of the Canada. This is Feed After Midnight. The track's called Out of Time. This one's a lyric video. So let's finish off with these guys. Good energy in these guys as well. Yeah, that bass nicely in the mix. Now this one's got a bit more of a laid backness to it in the drums and stuff. It's not as full on as the last track. Still a nice energy in the drums, a nice bop to it. You can dance about to this one as well. It's got a good groove. And some nice solos.
Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to fight?
Nice laid back when he goes on to the ride. Changes the kind of groove, you know, it's more laid back in those sections. Cool. I think we've had some nice kind of, I don't want to say dancey bands, because, you know, it's not really dance music, but bands with a kind of beat and a bop to them that you can, you know, you can jiggle about and dance a bit and kind of get a bit of a groovy dance on instead of just head banging or moshing or just, you know, kind of nodding away. This stuff you can actually move back and forth and jiggle about and all of that good stuff to it. I can't dance for toffee, but if you could dance, you know, you could get your dance onto this one, to these tracks even. So yeah, I think that's been pretty cool. I wouldn't call it dance music, but it's just got a good groove in it that you can actually do a bit of dancing to. It's not just straight up mosh music. So that's pretty cool. And I think the bands today as well have had a nice hard rock. I think we've gone kind of, I thought it was just going to be straight up heavy metal today, but it's been a more mix of skirting the edge between hard rock and heavy metal is what I would say. And those lines are very much blurred nowadays. You know, you can be a metal band and a hard rock band all at the same time, and I think these bands are all of that. So yeah, it's kind of heavy guitars, heavy drums with some rocky parts, with some metally parts as well, and it's just skirting that line between the two, where they're not really rock, they're not really metal, they're just a bit of both, which is cool. We have bands like that on the show all the time, which is cool. And we had some nice high quality vids as well, some lyric vids and stuff like that. So yeah, we've run the gambit today for the hard rock, heavy metal stuff. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll see you around. Bye.